Good morning. Welcome to Senior Break. I'm Dawn Medici with Oxford Township Parks and Recreation.
And I'm Marie May from Addison Township Senior Center.
Well, welcome again, Marie. I guess the first time out wasn't that bad. You're back.
It was very nice.
Yes.
Very, very nice.
I really enjoyed having you, and again, look forward to working with you on future shows. So
And I do look forward to working with you too.
yeah. So last time when Marie and I were here, we had a special guest, and her name was Tony Sanchez Murphy, the president of the Miss Senior Michigan pageant, and she shared with us all about that beautiful pageant, and also shared with us that they were going to be having their pageant right after we had taped. So Marie, tell us what happened.
Okay. Well, we crowned a new queen for 2022, and her name is Maudrey Arjawal from Rochester Hills.
Oh wow, so local.
Yeah, she was very local. And her talent was Indian Bollywood dancing.
Now what's that?
Well, you know, I had never heard of the word Bollywood before, but Tony, who gave me this information, said people will know. They took dancing names from Hollywood.
Okay.
And that's how they got Bollywood.
Oh.
So I didn't know that either.
Okay.
She promotes a woman of love who promotes living your life to the fullest. Don't just take, give. That was her quote.
Just don't take,
just
give.
don't take, give.
Okay.
Yes, and because for the pageant, if you're in the pageant, you come up with a 3-minute philosophy of life.
Okay.
And that was hers.
All right.
She speaks 4 languages. She's a graduate of Mother Teresa's Institute in India and speaks 4 languages. So we have a good queen to represent our state. And she will also go on now to run for Miss Senior America.
And where's that being held?
That's Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh wow! So she gets to go to
She gets to
Hershey.
go. Yes, she
And
does.
when's that event in Hershey?
I believe that's going to be in August. I'm not really sure. This is the first year. It used to be held in Las Vegas a lot, the pageant.
Okay. Wow.
And this year someone else bought it, so they switched places and times.
Okay.
So, yes, it's going to be exciting for her.
Yes.
Very exciting.
Now, will she have any duties to do or anything in the public to do between now and when she goes to Hershey, Pennsylvania?
Well, the theme for the pageant for seniors is it's the age of elegance.
Okay.
So that's what she will do. She will do as much as she can or as little.
Okay.
You know, we don't put any pressure on what they can do, but they usually are in the parades. The Leonard Parade is the first one.
Oh, wow.
And then the Romeo Parade, and then the Rochester Parade, that's a big parade.
Okay.
And we've been trying to get into the Detroit Parade, but we just don't have the connection.
All right. So all of our viewers could go to the Leonard Parade or the Romeo Parade or even Rochester and see.
And I'm saying that, but that's provided she can do it. And if she can't, we send one of her court.
Okay.
So I don't want to promise you she'll be there because I don't know her schedule. But
well, how exciting.
It's very exciting.
You'll have to keep us updated on when people can apply for the pageant for 2023.
Okay. Yes, I will. It's an exciting thing to do.
Yes.
It really is.
And how many contestants did you actually have this time?
We ended up with 7 this time.
Okay.
And so a lot of women that say they're very shy, we're so happy they took the chance.
Right. They came out of their comfort zone. And
yes, and the ladies that they met, and they become girlfriends.
Yes.
You know, and they go to lunch all year, and they take each other to, if they do a speech for a ladies club or something to promote, you know. Yeah, they just have fun. I just can't say how great it is.
Well, good.
You know.
All right. So what else is new in Addison? Do you have some new programs up and coming, or?
We don't have new ones, but we do have the classes that we have. Our township senior center is small, but it's growing.
Right.
And so people, it's telling other people, come to this class or come to this class.
Right.
But
word of mouth.
yes. Okay. And the one that we have, and I made a mistake last time. I said about when I was telling about the it's called Feldenkrais class. I said that the instructor, who is a retired nurse, teaches you how to have your brain send the right message. I said to the pain in your body, but it should have been to heal.
To heal
To heal the pain in your body.
All right.
So I just wanted to correct that. But
Yeah.
we've got different things going, and sometimes they just come in because they just want to play cards and meet each other there.
Right.
It's just nice. It's so nice.
Place to gather and have some fellowship.
Yes.
Well, good.
It's a good place to meet.
All right. Well, in Oxford, we've got, our book just came out, our spring summer brochure. For those of you, these were delivered via the mail to all Oxford and Township and Village residents. And we have a few new things this year. So we've got some dinner and euchre coming up in May and June. And those are the first Wednesdays of the month. So excited about that. That's been, we had one last month and it was pretty popular. We have Cinco de Mayo's coming up.
It's my birthday.
Oh, well, we'll have to remember. Yeah, celebrate your birthday. And we're doing prepared boxed lunches that people can purchase. Chef Brian over at Independence Village in Waterstone will be preparing those for us. In addition to that, we have a blood drive coming up on May the 9th.
Got lots.
We do. And one of our, we have two new things, cruising down Seymour. So to help kick off our Seymour celebration, we're going to do a classic car cruise right out here in the parking lot,
That'll be nice.
right behind me. And it's going to be on Wednesday, June the 8th from 4 to 8 p.m.
To get my car ready.
Yes, please do. But it's going to be unique because we're adding a fundraiser to that, which we'll talk more about in a little bit. But we're going to raise money for our community garden here in Seymour Lake Township Park.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Very nice.
So
And that's a fun thing to do.
it is.
The men like it, the women like it, the kids like it. It's a good thing to do.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
And we'll have some music and classic cars and just some good fellowship. So anyone is welcome to come out to that event.
And what was the date?
Wednesday, June the 8th.
Wednesday, June 8th, in the evening.
In the evening from 4 to 8 p.m.
Okay.
Right here in Seymour Lake Township Park. So, and then we're going to do For the Love of Art, which is something new. We have Heidi Whitney of Oxford is donating some canvases that were donated to her. And she will be here on Tuesday, May the 10th. In the Senior Center, handing out the canvases and giving people a theme for them to paint. And then once those canvases, they've created their masterpiece, they'll bring it back to the Parks and Recreation office, and then we'll have them displayed in downtown at Concerts in the Park on June the 16th.
I love that because if you don't have to know how to paint, you can just go for the first time and try to paint.
Exactly.
I'll do that too.
Yep, and so what's nice about Heidi too is she'll also give you the theme, but if you need help getting started with your masterpiece, she will have some paint and there for you to help you get started.
Okay,
so
that sounds good.
Yeah, so we're excited about that. And
what was that date?
that date to pick up your canvas is May the 10th.
Okay.
And submit your artwork would be by June the 13th, and then they'll be displayed June the 15th downtown in the village at Centennial Park for Concerts in the Park.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yes, so please, anybody has some talent with art, or you just want to have some fun creating a masterpiece on canvas, please come on out and we'll help you get started. Now when we come back, we'll have Mary Rowley with us, our Oxford Community Garden Supervisor, and we're going to talk about what's going on in the community garden. So we'll be right back.
You've worked hard. You've earned a life that you can call your own. Retirement worries shouldn't get in the way. But many Americans like you are finding that retiring on a fixed income is harder than they expected. Fortunately, there are benefits programs that can help. Visit benefitscheckup.org to see if you're among the millions of people eligible for thousands of dollars in benefits to help you age well, so you can focus on what's really important. Benefits Checkup. You've earned this.
Welcome back to Senior Break. With us now is Mary Rowley, the Oxford Community Gardens Supervisor. Welcome, Mary.
Thank you.
Welcome, Mary.
I'm glad to be here. Thank you, girls.
Yeah. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Except for this nasty weather, but that's going to help our garden grow with the rain, and hopefully the sunshine comes out.
Yes, that'd be really good. So tell us how you got interested in the community garden.
Well, I love to garden at home, and I was a flower girl, and I started getting into vegetables. And you and I had talked. I came out to volunteer one time, and you needed more help. We definitely need volunteers, so come on out, please. And I just started doing it with you, and it's fun. Get your hands dirty and get you out of the house.
Yeah, so I was really thrilled and excited when you did come out to help. And then we had more conversation, and you said, yes, please, give me more to do. So I greatly appreciate it. The community is going to appreciate it, so thank you.
So what are you growing, Mary?
Well, we have in the greenhouse, we did tomatoes. What else did we do?
Peppers. And some lettuce.
Oh, we did quite a bit lettuce, yes, and we have some flowers, not many, but that will keep they're deer resistant for the vegetables. But then we're going to do peas today.
Yes.
And along with the peas, we're going to be doing radishes and carrots.
Then where does the food go in the plants?
So when we harvest, that product will go to our community free meals program here in Oxford. We'll share some of it with Meals on Wheels, and any local seniors in the community that may need it, they're welcome to contact us. And last year we were able to provide some of the harvest to Hope Senior Apartments off a drainer, and we also utilized it for our senior and kids cooking classes last year. So we hope to continue to do that again this year.
So this must be a big garden. So you really need help.
Well, we hit it out this year, and yes, we definitely need help
Yes.
for harvesting. Don and I will be transplanting as soon as it gets nicer out, and then we have a layout of what more we're going to plant, and it has gotten quite bigger. How much bigger did we go, Dawn?
We added an additional 30 feet to the garden. So it's going to be quite big this year. It's going to be a bigger undertaking. The garden was established in 2021 from a grant from the 4 County Community Foundation. So this is going to be our second year. What's different between the first year and this year is that last year, because of the grant, we were able to secure some plants for us to garden or to plant and then harvest. This year we're starting with seed. So at the end of the season last year, Tractor Supply in Oxford donated seeds.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah.
And just not a couple, we had boxes of seeds, which was really nice, and we planted quite a few of them.
Right.
But we're always looking for donations. We definitely can use it, like tomato cages, the nice tomato cages.
Yes.
Last year we realized that we needed tomato cages because the plants were falling over. The garden did quite well last year.
Yes, we harvested over about 2,300 pounds worth of product that we donated back to the community.
Wow. And what about tools? Do you have tools?
So yes, we have tools. A lot of our tools were purchased last year through the grant money that we received. So that grant money helped us tremendously to help us get started. We were able to get some wheelbarrows and rakes and shovels and gloves and kneelers and we got troughs. That like a horse trough. We got those, and we're using those for our raised beds because the wood last year was expensive, and it was more cost effective to do the troughs than it was to do wood framed beds. So and those worked out really well.
The herbs worked out very well in the raised beds because we do herbs also. So.
That's
Right.
nice.
Yeah.
And do you sell any of this to anybody that comes through?
No, right now, no.
all
It's
this fresh.
all this product is donated. So the help from volunteers. It's all volunteers, and we give it all back to the community.
Oh,
So,
that's really nice.
Yes.
Fresh, you can't beat that.
You
No,
can't. You can't.
no.
And you know,
Eat the
just even
fresh.
to have a fresh salad with some tomatoes in there or some cucumber it's
It's
a
nice.
big deal. We
Yes.
need the fresh food.
Right.
So
Yes.
Wow.
So this year we're adding some things that we didn't have last year. We're adding. We're going to try some watermelon, which we didn't have last year. We're going to do beans and peas,
Ooh,
which
that'd
we
be
didn't do
nice.
last year. Carrots and
Right.
beets, and then we're also going to look to do some potatoes. So.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Yeah, so we received some feedback that that people wanted more substance than novelty in the garden. So we're going to try
Try to do that.
to do that for them.
And where did you say the garden is?
Yeah.
it's right at the township here. It's off of, if you know where the Patch Farm is,
I
off
don't,
of
but
Coates Road.
people, yeah.
It's
I
right in there.
live in Leonard, so
Oh,
I-
I-
but
Yeah.
but
Well,
yes.
so am I, but
they
you're
know,
still in the
they know.
community.
Yes,
Right.
yes,
Right.
yes.
So
Yep, so
That's
right here in
close, that's
Seymour
close.
Lake Township Park, it's at the rear of our park. It's almost as far as Coates Road.
Right.
Like Mary said, out by the Patch Farm, for those that may know where the Patch Farm is off of Coates. It's behind the maintenance building, but not as far as the ice rink in the park. So it's out back.
So if the volunteers are going to help you, what times is it like Monday through Friday that you need help, or certain times of the day that you need help?
Sure. So we utilize a Sign Up Genius. So if you're interested in participating, you can call the Parks and Recreation office at 248-628-1720 and let us know that you're interested. And then we'll take your phone number and email address and communicate with you via email. If you're not able to do that, we'll communicate by phone. And if what we have scheduled doesn't work for you, let's say, Marie, you want to come out on a Saturday morning because you want to maybe just help and pull weeds, you can do that. You don't have to stick to our schedule, but we do have tasks that we'll have noted for people to do when they come out to the garden.
Okay.
But right now we do have a Sign Up Genius. So what we have out there for our Sign Up Genius, we start next week with garden prep. We're going to do some raking and removing any stones and rocks to get our soil ready for direct seed, which we're hoping will be the first week in May. So
And Dawn, if people want to donate plants or any tools or anything, do you want them to come right to the township office, or where would you like them to go for that?
yeah, right to the Parks and Recreation office in Seymour Lake Township Park.
Okay.
Yep, so because we're there 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, and the garden for Mary and I is going to be hit and miss when we'll be there. Like I said, yeah, just come out to the Parks and Recreation office and you can make your donations there and get signed up there or inquire there as well.
So we can take any help that anybody would like to give. You don't have
Yep.
to come and pick or pull weeds if people don't like that.
They
Anything.
could possibly water.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, we may even need help mowing the grass. So if somebody's able to do that and comfortable doing that, we would even welcome that help. So, and it's all ages and all abilities. We've had some Girl Scouts and Cub Scout packs come out last year to help us, which was wonderful. So we welcome everybody to come out to help.
That's really good. I really appreciate you guys doing that,
Yes.
because it's such a good thing.
It is.
Such a good thing.
It makes you feel good helping and getting
Yes.
your hands dirty, and you're giving it to people who need it.
Yes.
Right.
So
Yes. So we're really excited to get started. So feel free to contact the Parks and Recreation office or stop in and we can give you some additional information. There is in our new spring summer book, there is a page in there about volunteering for the community garden. So take a look at that, and that gives you additional information. Gives you my email address as well. You can contact me by email. So really excited.
we also have, we didn't even talk, we also have berry bushes, and we have trees. some apple trees.
Yep, and we planted, I think, 8 apple trees
And
last year.
setting too.
Yep, and then Dusko, our neighbor at the park, donated some ever-bearing raspberry bushes and some asparagus.
Nice.
So we just transplanted them a couple of weeks ago. So we're going to have quite a bit of crops.
There's a lot going on.
A lot going on, yes. So really excited to see what.
Full summer,
Yes.
Yes.
which I
See-
think is going to start this weekend.
We hope
Summer.
so.
I hope so, yes.
We hope so. We need that sun to grow those plants.
Yes. So, so please come on out. And if anything, just come out to see the garden and just come out and reflect and just sit at the picnic table and
And there's so many restaurants in Oxford. We were talking about that yesterday. They go for a ride, check out the garden, and
Absolutely.
they have lunch in Oxford.
that'd be
Absolutely.
perfect.
It's very nice.
Yes.
Bring the
Sit-
kids,
sit
they
in
can
the
play
park.
in the park and
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
play in the stuff. And
Yeah.
So, and then I want to also do a shout out to Oxford Community Schools. They, in the last couple of years or a year, have purchased the Dominican Sisters property off of Drainer. And we've been working with their volunteer, Stephanie.
She's been awesome. She's really taught us a lot about planting and or with the greenhouse there. It's been
Right.
a good experience for Dawn and I both.
Yes, so we started our seeds at that greenhouse off a drainer because it's a full functioning greenhouse, and she's been a great resource for us. I've learned a lot in the
So have
last
I.
couple of weeks that I had no idea. How these temperatures on these cold days in the greenhouse can affect how the plants are doing. So that what we need to go cover or turn the heater on or all these different things. So thank
It's
you.
so fun too to see the little plants poking out.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
Like because we were skeptical at first, like, are we really gonna see something come from us planting these seeds? And we are. So
yes, definitely.
the lettuce has started, our marigolds have started.
Yes, they have.
So
I'm trying to. I don't know what else, but it's just fun to stop by there every day and see what
See
we
what's going
have.
on.
You know.
Right.
But
See how
Stephanie's been
much.
It's been really great.
Yeah, so thank you to Stephanie and Oxford Community Schools for supporting the Oxford Community Garden. So,
Definitely.
yeah, so very good. All right, well, we will be right back.
Welcome back to our little speeches here, our little talks. One thing I wanted to say was that last week I mentioned that it's really good to register with NOTA
Absolutely.
before you need it. That was my little tip for last week. And this week I wanted to tell the seniors, please pick up your throw rugs because it's so easy to trip on one, and if you fall, you could do a lot of damage to yourself, and then you're upset with yourself because you knew you should have picked up the throw rug.
Right, yes.
Because I just picked up 2 of them today, and I thought I should have done this years ago.
Well,
but
and especially because spring is here now.
Yes.
And it's going to get warmer. You might be a little bit more feeling like you want to be a little more active and mobile within the home, that it makes sense to pick up those throw rugs. So.
And we have a psychologist that comes in every week, and she tells us, we need to be conscious of every step we take now.
Yes.
Don't do it fast anymore.
Right.
Do it, consciously. That was one thing, and then I think most people know where we are, Addison Township Senior Centers, and we're located right on Rochester Road, across from the lake. It's beautiful.
Yes.
It's just beautiful. Just come out and visit us. We have things going on just about every day, and it's just a nice trip. It's a nice ride. The scenery's beautiful. We're kind of in the country there, and you meet so many people.
It's a good way, again, for
Yes.
some fellowship or just to get out of the house, you know?
Yes.
Be active by just getting out of the house, coming, checking out what you programs and what's going on. You have cards usually every Thursday, right?
We have a euchre tournament Thursday night. Now that's something you need to know how to play. I sent one person that didn't know how to play one time, and I won't do that again.
Right, yes.
But I will teach you how to play canasta. We play cards on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and a lot of people are afraid to come because they really think that they won't remember it, but I made big boards.
Oh, cool.
With the things to look for in the game.
That's
so
good.
like how to make a canasta. And I put it on an easel and put it right where the person could see it because I'm a visual person and I
Right.
like to see. So
Right.
they really appreciated that. So don't not come out because you think you won't learn it because we'll teach it.
Well, that's
We will
great.
teach it. Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's fun. Once they learn it, they keep coming back. That's why we have it twice now
Yeah.
instead of once.
Well, that's
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, so
So, well, good.
meet good people.
Yeah, and then I don't know if everyone is aware or not, but this week in April is National Volunteers Recognition Week. We'd like to thank all of our volunteers within our communities that support our programs, that volunteer their time. We greatly appreciate all of you. Some of you may be familiar with some of those volunteers like Kip Kriegel for our walking club, or Barbara Kriegel for our book club, or Sharon McClure for our euchre, Bob Smith. There's just so many to mention. I think we've had here at Oxford about 30 different volunteers that have come out to help. Wow. Another one, Mary Rowley, our garden supervisor. So thank you to all our volunteers in our community for supporting our programs, because without their help and support, we wouldn't have the programs that we have in our community for all to participate in. So, well, just to kind of recap, want to remind everybody that if you're interested in coming out to see the garden, or you want to volunteer at our community garden, to please stop in to Seymour Lake Township Park to the Parks and Recreation office, and we will take you on back, show you the garden, or get you signed up. Or you can just call us at 248-628-1720 to get additional information. And please remember to come out to our summer classic car show on Wednesday, June the 8th. And check out all of the classic cars, but most importantly, to help support the community garden. We will be having hot dogs and hamburgers and possibly a raffle.
Nice.
To get some donations, and those donations would be used for the community garden, whether it's for us to buy seeds for 2023, or if we need some new equipment for 2023. We were talking about getting a tractor and upgrading our rototiller. So
once you volunteer, once you commit yourself to helping, you have something to look forward to.
yes,
It helps yourself so much because you have something to look forward to coming up the next week, and it just kind of uplifts you.
right.
Just to know that you're just not going to another doctor's appointment.
Right, you're going out and doing
Yes.
something that is meaningful.
Yes.
So we hope to see you at Addison or in Oxford in our centers. So please come out to see us, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Have a good day.